Hello and welcome. It is Deck Tech time once again. I'm joined by Matej Zatlkaj. Welcome, Big Z.
Hi, Randy.
The tournament's going great for you. Your whole team has been crushing it, right?
Yeah, we've been really good at limited, more than 75% win percentage, which is incredible.
And the team's not small.
No, it's 13 people. So
75% limited.
Yes, we're very happy about that. Construction's going a little worse, but still way above 16%.
You've got, what, 3 guys at 6-1 right now?
Yeah, 3, yeah. There's a couple at 5 and 2.
And everybody's still in contention
yes,
for day 2.
Yes, everyone.
And this is the team, what is it, EUreka?
EUreka, yeah. We used to be known as Team Tomo, and the team won the last 2 PTs. But we decided to rebrand, start new, and it's working wonders.
Very nice. Now, the team played, what, 2 decks coming in this weekend, right?
Yeah, we figured out in the end we want to play 2 decks. One is like Esper Super Friends, so not Dragon Control, more like Planeswalkers. And the deck I'm playing and 5 others are playing Jeskai Tokens.
Let's look at it. Jeskai Tokens. These cards make a lot of tokens.
Yeah. The best one of them is Hordling Outburst, 3 mana, 3 tokens. It's the most efficient one. It's the best play usually on turn 3, but we need some dragon fodders to keep it going. It's also nice on the curve, and once secured away, it's somewhat of an like bonus card. It can win you the long games.
Okay, so hordes of 1/1 tokens. Yeah. You want to make them bigger, I'm guessing, is the plan?
Yes, I love making them bigger.
Let's see what you got up your sleeve for that.
Well, this is the key card, Jeskai Ascendancy. Your deck has only 4 creatures. Those are Jace Vryn's Prodigy, you're going to find later. So every spell you play except Jace makes you draw an extra card and +1/+1 your whole team and untap the creature. So after Hordling Hours and Dragon Fodder, Jeskai Ascendancy together with some of the other cards, which can get also pretty cheap.
Sure.
You just put out a lot of damage very fast.
Sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
Let's keep going through the deck.
Yeah, so Planeswalkers, Gideon, the newest edition, just because he's great because he fulfills all roles. The +1 is really good when your opponent is on sweepers. Make sure you can keep attacking for a lot of damage, keep him honest. The 0 gives you a token, perfect, more tokens. And the -4 is actually one of the most relevant because you get an emblem and all your 1/1 goblins are 2/2 goblins now forever.
So is that, which of those would you say you do the most? Like what percentage of the time are you activating which ability?
Probably the 0, the most, closely followed by the emblem.
Okay.
Yeah, and Jace is just an overall good card. One of the best cards in the format, great turn to drop, and it enables you to flashback a lot of the powerful spells you have.
Sure, you're making your tokens with flashback.
Exactly.
You're triggering Jeskai Ascendancy with flashback.
Yeah, you're getting a lot more time by using the plus ability of the flip Jace, just because like you're not always that fast, so it's great.
Makes sense. Let's keep going.
Right, so removal and some goodies. Basically, these are all the cheap cards that fuel your Ascendancy. So some early removal, which is also still great if you're trying to attack with your tokens and have Ascendancy. Silk Grab is one of the best one of the best removal spells in the format. Deals with
that's the 4 of from these removal spells. Is the Silk Grab.
It's the best one. The best interaction of Silk Grab is against Dromoka's command decks. When you Silk Grab their Hungerback Walker, you can then play Ascendancy, and then they can't Dromoka's command your Ascendancy away.
Oh wow! Because you can sack the Silk Grab.
Exactly.
Which brings back a 0/0 Hungerback Walker.
But even if you take a Warden of the first 3, you don't mind. You just protected your Ascendancy, you've gotten one extra turn. So this is a very nice interaction we like, that even though Silk Grab is a permanent, doesn't go to your graveyard like all your other spells. So it kind of sucks because of Treasure Cruise. One of the best cards in Magic still, so we brought it back in Standard. Basically, with all the fetch lands, with all the cheap spells, the token makers, it's really easy to play an early Treasure Cruise. And it fuels your Ascendancies, right? I mean, if you have an Ascendancy in play, you draw a card, you discard a card, then you draw 3 cards from the Treasure Cruise, then you just keep going.
The Ascendancy is both enabling the delve, and then you reload with gas, so you get to keep going. Make sense? Yeah. I mean, how big do your tokens get? I mean, you keep talking about all this.
I had to attack for more than 50.
50, 5-0.
5-0, yeah. During the last round, because my opponent gained a lot of life with Sorin. So in the end, I had to go secure the waste, play 3 Ascendancies, Gideon Emblem, 1 more spell, and attack for a lot. So
fair enough. Yep. Let's keep going. Talk to me about the mana base.
This is like the base lands. Mystic Monastery is the best turn 1 land you can play because it gives you all the colors. And for Battlefield Forge, it took us a while to get there with the mana base. Yeah. It's the best because like usually the decks, the 4-color decks you see with the fetch lands and the battle lands.
Right.
They can't afford to run too many 2-colored mana cost spells. Like Gideon's is sometimes tough because double white, and some of the other cards are tougher. But Battlefield Forge helps us cast the double red Hordling Outburst on turn 3 and the double white Gideon on turn 4 easily.
Ah, fair enough. Keep going.
there's a small
You do have
splash
some
for black.
fetch lands of your own.
Yeah, we have the fetch lands. They help with Treasure Cruise, and of course a slight black splash for 2 cards in sideboard as well. But it's still the best way to go about the mana base anyway.
But so it's really just the 3 battle lands. These
Yes.
fetches are mostly getting basics then?
Yeah. If usually your first one gets a basic, you usually also have one in your hand, or maybe not. But
And then you can get one of these
you can
untapped
get
on turn
with
3.
Yeah, and play Battlefield Forges on top and so on. So the mana's pretty good.
And untapped is the crucial thing.
Untapped,
That's what the Battlefield Forge gives you, right?
Yeah.
More 4 pain lands instead of having too many more of these.
Yeah.
Make sense? I think that's all the cards, right? We went through the whole
Sweet.
deck.
Yeah,
Deck looks sweet.
Yeah, the deck's awesome. One thing I wanted to point out is Jeskai Ascendancy, such a type of deck was popularized by Yuya Watanabe at Worlds.
Yes.
I had the deck before. I was testing it for a turn. We played it to our top 8 finish. But since then, it kind of went super off the radar with Bowlblight and Drown Storm being very popular in the format, Doomwake Giant as well. Those
Sure.
cards all rotated out.
All of them.
And we really believed that people were underestimating Jeskai Ascendancy. They forgot about the card, or even if they tried the deck, they just couldn't find a good version fast enough. I talked to Ivan Floch, my countryman. He said, yeah, he had the deck, but he just didn't have the Silk Wraps, and they're so important.
Wow, yeah, you guys have tested together, but not for this Pro Tour, so...
No.
Cabin Crew didn't have it. I don't know. I have seen a little bit more sort of tokens-flavored Jeskai floating around out there, but not a ton of it, you're right. Seems like these guys might be onto something. Good luck. I know you're 6-1, about to go play the last round of day 1, so good luck to you.
Thank you.
If you guys like making hordes of tokens, if you like untapping them with Jeskai Ascendancy, check this list out. We'll be right back with round 8.